The Hooga Wand is a very low-cost alternative to the extremely popular Solawave wand. But how does it compare? And are you better off spending more money getting the more premium product? Or is there an alternative that's even better than both of these? Hang around, I'm gonna reveal all. Okay, so Hooga, the company behind the Hooga Wand, have been in the red light therapy space for quite some time now. They've got a range of products from panels to mats to pods to stick-on little LED devices. And they're also known for great priced products. A great value. So no doubt they've seen the success and the high price point of the Solawave product and figured they can create something similar at a much better price point. So the Hooga Wand is very similar to the Solawave wand, which I have reviewed before, so I'll put a link to that down below if you want to check it out. It's a very small pen-like device, a rotating head at the top. You have 4 features in this. You have photo biomodulation, the red light therapy. As you can see here, you actually have blue light in this one as well, which I'll talk about later. You have the massaging, vibrating effect. You have the heat warming effect as well. And you have built-in microcurrent, similar to Solawave's galvanic current. Now the idea is you use this device for a couple of minutes, 4 or 5 times a week. You simply move it around the face like so, targeting the areas on the face that you want to treat. Now the company claims it is going to help boost collagen and elastin, it's going to help reduce wrinkles, age spots, blemishes, and it's going to help with sagging and blood circulation. Also, the added blue light in there is going to help eliminate acne. Now what comes in the box? Well, of course you get the device and a USB-C charging cable. Rather simple. Now, the Hooga Wand has 12 LEDs. 6 of them are emitting red light and 6 are emitting blue light. Hooga claims they're emitting 415 nanometer blue light and 660 nanometer red light. Let's fire up the spectrometer and we'll see if this is the case, and also we'll test the power figures. Okay, with the red light running, we see that, yeah, we're getting a peak of 659. So 660 is pretty much bang on, and as you can see, it is an LED, so you're getting a good range of light from, say, 645 right through to 666 nanometers, which is good. Now, when we look at the blue light, we see that the peak is coming in around 422 nanometers, so a little bit higher than the marketed 415, but as you can see, you're still getting 415 down here. So all good. What's interesting is you're also getting a little bit of near infrared light. It is quite weak, but I tend to see this in devices that are putting out blue LEDs. For some reason, I don't know, maybe someone can elaborate on this. Those LEDs also put out that 840, 850 nanometer near infrared light, which is actually quite beneficial when it comes to beauty, collagen, all that good stuff. Though again, the power output is quite weak. Now let's talk about power output. As you can see on this graph, the energy coming from the blue LEDs is very, very weak, 3.2 milliwatts over centimeter squared. Now, this isn't much at all, but you don't actually need a lot of energy in blue light to eliminate the acne bacteria, which is why this blue has been included. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. When we look at the red light, now I'm looking right up against the LED because of course that is how you're going to use it. I was seeing figures ranging from about 22 milliwatts up to 35 milliwatts over centimeter squared. This is pretty good, and as you can see on screen, it's a lot higher than the Solawave's figures. It's quite surprising really that you're getting that much power from such a small lightweight device. Of course, these numbers are nothing compared to, say, a red light therapy panel that is hanging behind me, though with a device like that you can get up to 90 milliwatts over centimeter squared, 3 times the power of this, 6 inches away from the device. So this was 20 to 30 at the device, so just keep that in mind. But what's important to note here is more is not better, especially when it comes to skin health. So when we look at the research, what do we need for optimal skin beauty benefits? Well, Bart has put together a really good article on red light therapy and skin health. That's over at Light Therapy Insiders. I'll put a link to that down below. We publish some really good blogs over there, so make sure you're on the email list. And also feel free to discuss that blog and this video over in our very active Facebook community group. Links are all down below. Okay, so what does the research say? Well, pretty much Yes, red light therapy is very effective at improving skin health. We've known this for a while, so that's why products like this are so popular and successful. Secondly, for skin health, the best wavelengths range from 620 through to 670. This is putting out 660, so we're in that range. Now, from a power intensity, research has proven that anything from 10 up to 50 milliwatts and maybe even higher is beneficial. Remember, this was about 25 to 30, so right in the middle of that range. And from an energy output point of view, this is energy intensity over time. The research is showing anything from say 5 to 15 joules over centimeter squared. That means you'd have to hold this device in a particular area for 3 to 10 minutes to get what the research is showing is going to be beneficial. So all of that means if you use this device as intended, you should see results. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, 2 quick questions. Actually, no, they're kind of favors. Firstly, can you hit the like button? Secondly, can you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already? Of course, it helps me and the channel, but it also helps you because videos, they get a lot of likes and subscriptions. I know that the audience values these, so I'm gonna do more like it. Of course, you can leave a comment down below if you wanna share some feedback. I really do appreciate it, and I try my best to answer them all. Okay, now, as I mentioned earlier, it's not just red light in this device. There is the blue light. Now, again, we have a good article over at Light Therapy Insiders on the benefits of blue light for skin health. The main benefit here is that it helps reduce acne. What's really cool about the Hooga Wand is you can alternate between red or blue. Well, it is cool, but some people may prefer both running at the same time. Anyway, so if you do have some pimple zones, you can just turn on blue and zap that for a few minutes, and then do red in all the other areas like under the eyes, around the eyes, I don't know, neck, forehead, wherever else you want to treat. Alongside the blue, we also have that microcurrent feature. And again, research has shown that microcurrent is beneficial for skin health. I personally don't know too much about it, but we did take a quick look into the research, and yes, microcurrent, galvanic current are beneficial. So that's why we're seeing these incorporated in the devices. Then we have the heat component. This is going to help with blood circulation, reducing inflammation, and just feeling good. And it does feel good. And personally, I think that's important in a device like this because it means you're going to stick with it. You're going to use it because it can be a little bit boring using something like this. And then finally, we have the massaging, vibrating function. Again, that helps with the feel good factor, and it can reduce puffiness. Okay, now for price. Well, this retails for $49 US. Yes, that's right, $49 US. Even better, I have a discount code and a discount link, which I'll put down below. If you use them, you will save 10%, so you can get this for like $45. I am affiliated with this company, so if you use that link, I get a commission, but you also get a discount, so it's a win-win. Now, shipping is $6 in America, a little bit more if you're shipping it internationally, though if you spend over $100 with Hooga, you get free USA shipping. Now, there is a 2-year warranty on this and also a 60-day money-back guarantee period. Okay, so what do I like about it? Well, first up, it comes with a USB-C charger, which personally I like because if you're traveling, a lot of devices are using USB-C now, so you don't have to have multiple devices, cables, and all that stuff. And secondly, I like that it's using both red light and blue light. It gives you that option. If you see a pimple, you can enable blue mode and zap that, which is quite cool. Thirdly, it's very portable, easy to use. You can travel with it. You can carry it in your purse, whatever. It's lightweight, super portable. I like the fact that it's using wavelengths and power intensities and technology that is proven to work. It's not just a fad, this is legit. There are also lots of positive reviews on the Solawave wand. Now, this is a new product, the Hooga product, and obviously not as well known, but it's very similar, though there are some key differences. And again, hang around until the end of the video because I will go through them. But the fact that the Solawave device has so many positive reviews, chances are that this is going to work in a similar fashion, I guess. But the biggest benefit of all is, of course, the price. $45 after using that discount code. To be honest, it's lower than I'd expect a device like this. I mean, I know there's not much to it, and the Solawave is quite expensive for what you're getting, but yeah, $45. That's, super cheap. Oh, and actually the last thing I want to mention is the power output. 25 to 30 milliwatts in the red range. Yeah, that's good for such a small device. All right, what do I not like about it? Okay, well, there are concerns on the longevity front with vibration, the heat, the microcurrent, all the LEDs in there. But Hooga do have a 2-year warranty, so maybe I shouldn't be worried about that. It's a shame you can't run the red and the blue at the same time, because if people have a lot of acne, for instance, you may be treating the whole face and you want the blue light, but you also want red as well, because it's going to help with the inflammation and reduce scarring. So that is a bit of a bummer. It means you got to do your red, then go and do your blue. I wish there was an option that just blended it. I mean, it's simple to turn red on, you press the button again for blue, you press the button again, and it doesn't work like that. To turn it off, you have to hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. But it would have been good if there was a blended option. I know it would drain the batteries a lot faster, but still, a bit of a shame. And then this is nothing really about the device, but I mean, it is a little bit time consuming, right? You've got to slowly move all around the face. I am very used to using panels or masks. They treat the whole face and at the same time, it's going to be a lot quicker. So some may find this a little bit boring to use. Okay, now for what many people have been waiting for. How does the Hooga Wand compare to the Solawave wand? Well, there's actually quite a lot of differences, even though they look so similar. First up is the power differences. This Hooga device is about 2 to 3 times more powerful than the Solawave device. If you've seen my Solawave review, I was concerned about its power output. The Hooga is putting out much more power, and I think it's going to provide a better result for the end user. Secondly, we have a difference in wavelengths. Hooga is putting out 660, Solawave 630. They're both in that window that is being shown to be beneficial for the skin, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. 660 is very popular in the red light therapy space. 630 has a lot of research behind it, so it's a minor difference. What is bigger though is the fact that the Hooga device includes blue at 420 nanometers. Now this is very effective for destroying the bacteria that cause acne, so it is a big positive over the Solawave. I should mention though that Solawave do have a dedicated pimple busting device that does use blue light. Next up, Hooga uses microcurrent, Solawave uses galvanic current. It's not a big difference between the two, and both have been shown to be beneficial for skin. When you look at packaging and branding, then the Hooga product is much more, I don't know, budget. I don't mean that in a negative way, but it is a lot more basic compared to the premium Solawave. It's just a much nicer unboxing experience. It comes with a travel case, comes with a quick start guide and a manual. The packaging is quite high end. Hooga just is rather simple. Another difference is around charging. The Hooga has a USB-C charging port. Chances are you have many of those cables laying around. The Solawave, on the other hand, has a little charging dock. So that means if you're traveling with this, you have to take the cable. Personally, I much like Hooga's design. Another difference is that Hooga doesn't come with a carry case. Solawave does, though I don't know if you really need it. I mean, these things are quite sturdy. I mean, if it's me, I probably wouldn't worry about the travel case. Now, Hooga is only available in this one rose gold color. With the Solawave, you can get 3 different color options. Here we have black, but you can also get rose gold and a blended option. The Hooga has a 2-year warranty. The Solawave has a 1-year warranty. And the Hooga has 12 LEDs, remember 6 in red and 6 in blue, whereas the Solawave has 7 LEDs. All 7 are going to red. And then finally we have price. $45 after using the discount code. Meanwhile, the Solawave retails for $239. However, if you order it through the link below, chances are you'll save. Sometimes you save about 20 or 30%. That's still $150, $180 versus $45. I mean, you could get 2 or 3 or 4 of these for the price of one of these. I mean, you could hold them all together and, I don't know, kind of hit the face a lot faster. That is a big price difference. And in all honesty, yes, there are some areas where the Solawave is slightly better than the Hooga. I just find it hard to justify the price difference. Remember, the Hooga, you're getting more power, you're getting 2 wavelengths, you're getting a better charging port, and it's like a fraction of the price. I suppose with Solawave, you know, you are getting a Solawave product, you can get the serums, and you're buying into that brand. Though you could also use the serum with the Hooga device, by the way. But really, when you boil it down, it's hard to argue why you'd go with the Solawave over the Hooga. But of course, that is not the only alternative to the Hooga. What are some other options? Well, you could get, say, a Mito Mobile Flex device, the handheld battery-powered devices. You're gonna pay about $200 or $300 for that though. But it means you can treat the whole face with near infrared, which isn't meant to be in this, and red light. It's going to be a lot more powerful. You can use it on other areas of the body. It's battery powered. It's still a lot more expensive than this, right? If you're focused purely on the face and you want to treat the face and you want to do it efficiently from a time point of view, then you may want to check out like the OmniLux mask, for instance. I know they have red and near infrared and even blue LEDs in their masks. Or you could get something like a Biomax 300, which has red, near infrared. It has 7 wavelengths in it. It even has the blue light in it. But you're going to be spending $600, maybe more if you're getting the stand for something like that. So really, this is out there on its own. In all honesty, just purely from a price point and portability, practicality point of view, yeah, there's nothing really like this. You know what? Even if you just wanted something to hit pimples, I mean, $45. You just put on blue light, hold it over the pimple for 1 or 2 minutes, maybe longer, move around. And then of course you got the red as well. So that's my review. Keen to hear your thoughts. If you want to buy one, links are all down below. Otherwise, check out this video over here. You might like it. I'll see you over there.